This is Bob. Bob runs a company making widgets, and they're the best widgets in town. Ask anyone. Thanks to hard work and a bit of luck, Bob's business has grown and now produces several widgets a day. His managers and staff are there to help, but most of the planning and organisation is still done by good old Bob. And now he wants to step back and reap the rewards of all his hard work. That's right, Bob wants to buy a shiny new car and take longer holidays. But before he can start packing his bag, he needs to adapt his business to give him all the financial security and free time he needs. For this to happen, he needs to do two things. Firstly, grow repeat business and squeeze more profit from each sale. Secondly, develop his staff to run the business as well as he does. But poor old Bob's too successful to enjoy his success. Where will he find time to do this? He's got his strategic plan, but the rest of his to-do list just keeps getting longer. And let's face it, Bob's not getting any younger. Then, one day, he discovered Insight. It doesn't look too complicated, so he decides to give it a go. He spends a couple of hours using the rapid planning tool to see where he is right now and plan where he wants to be. No, not a beach in the Caribbean. That comes later. He has two main goals: cut down on daily tasks that someone else could handle and adapt his business to give him all the freedom he needs. Using Insight, Bob creates and fine-tunes his plan. The system then sends out strategic emails to his staff, letting them know what they need to do and when. They send back regular updates on their progress, allowing the system to use performance indicators to provide regular status reports. And suddenly, the plan of action is turned into action. And Bob is always kept in the loop. He uses the built-in dashboards to monitor progress and help his staff when they need it. And if a task falls behind schedule or Insight detects a problem, Bob is instantly emailed. The automated report means Bob can provide everyone with an action plan. The plan poster reports help to make sure that everyone knows what is top priority, who is responsible for each task, and how the company is doing as a whole. And suddenly, Bob starts to feel the weight of all those widgets being taken off his shoulders. He now has time to look at some exciting business opportunities, as well as vintage leather seats for that new car. He develops a new marketing solution and new ways to simplify the purchasing and fulfillment process. He adds these strategies to Insight, and the system modifies the business plan to accommodate them. Then, one day, Bob comes to work and realizes that his team are seamlessly managing the daily tasks on their own. Everyone knows what their job is, and they're doing it brilliantly. Bob knows this because he uses Insight to regularly check progress and new developments. So, what does he do next? He buys that car with the leather seats and books his long holiday in the Caribbean. And yes, he takes his laptop so he can check the Insight dashboard every now and then. After all, what would a widget business be without Bob?